Hey peeps, welcome back. We are talking The Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 18, Episode 16. Next week is the season finale, and I can tell you right now, I am ready, okay? They have worn me out, especially Tamara. I'm so sick of that woman, I don't know what to do. Oh, she's getting on my damn nerves. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. So let's get into this episode. The episode picks up right where it left off. Heather was trying to be the peacemaker in a way, and she calls Jen back. And Jen came back for round 2 and she still was taking no prisoners, okay? She's not here for the bullshit. She's sick of Tamara. She has seen the writing on the wall. She has seen the witch in her face and she is sick of the bullshit. Now, I just want to say, personally, I am disgusted with Heather. Heather trying to defend Tamara was way too damn much. I do believe that as these episodes start to come out, and as they start to see the reaction of the fans, I know good and damn well that Heather is somewhere thinking, what have I done? What have I done? The veil has completely dropped. I have not been this pissed off at Heather since that season. I don't even know which season it was. It was the season that they all went to Ireland. I think it was her last season on the show before she came back. When they were thrown out of that store and they had to go back to the Sprinter van, and she yelled at every last one of those women like she was their mama. I was so pissed with her. I said, please remove this woman from the show. She is giving that same feeling to me right now. Why are you riding so hard for Tamara? You know, you're going down the wrong road. Wrong road. Your slip is showing, and I am sick of you, fancy pants.
Talk about me, talk about Ryan, and then cry that you love me. You don't love anything about me.
I'm not going to talk to you while you're yelling.
Here's the thing. Nothing new has happened. This is 2 years ago. But you're also sort of negating the fact that, Shannon had a hand in
All
talking.
of it. I just read all of it.
Heather, somebody says you stage paparazzi pictures and you freak out. You're gonna sit here and defend Tamara on this? Get out of Tamara's ass and be your own person.
The fact that I thought for years that you were a friend, I was the idiot.
Sorry you feel that way.
You didn't have a soul. Like, I don't
That's
understand.
not nice.
I don't care what you think is nice. It's true. I don't understand you.
We were not in a good place last year. We admit that. We've acknowledged that, and we've moved on.
Okay, so when you're not in a good place with somebody, you go on background checks and
I did
and
not
searching out
do
things
a
on their partner.
She didn't do a
background
background
check.
check.
Just be careful. Your mouth's gotten you in trouble before.
Now listen, I'm Team Jen. She came back and totally devoured Tamara's ass. Can I just also say, Tamara, listen. The Real Housewives of OC has been on for 18 seasons. You have been on there for at least 14 of those seasons, maybe 15, I'm not sure. And there has been zero growth or development. Zero. You have not learned. You have not changed. You have not so much as even tried. What is going on with you? Throughout all the Housewife franchises, there has always been one girl who was just completely an ass. But at some point, she turned the corner and decided maybe this is not a good look. I'm grown now. I need to develop. I need to change. I need to grow. I need to open my mind. I need to start to try to see things from other people's perspective. We are not getting that from Tamara at all. I know a lot of us were angry and upset and hurt with Vicky. We couldn't stand her. We didn't want to whoop it up with her anymore. But one thing I have seen, Vicky seems to have grown. She has seemed to have changed, and she is trying to be a better person. Now, I don't know if it's a facade, if she's just faking us out, but it does seem that she is at least trying to do something more. Tamara just continues to be a one-trick pony, and I'm over it. Get down in the comments. Do you guys think that Tamara has grown at all? She's just loud and nasty and trashy. Also very rude, very aggressive, very manipulating. She is a gaslighter from hell. I mean, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Have you guys also noticed the last couple episodes there's been no Alexis? That the show seems to be even better? I mean, there has been too much arguing and fussing and stuff, but I have enjoyed Tamara being, cussed the hell out. But no Alexis. I have loved that. And I thought it was weird because in the previews for the season, they showed Alexis reaching out to the girls, talking about her ring shopping with John Jansen. They didn't show any of that in the actual season. So they must have said people are sick of Alexis and edited that out. Tamara trying to act as if she couldn't talk to Jen because Jen was screaming. Please go on somewhere. You are always screaming and yelling at someone. You think you won the argument because you're the loudest, but that is not true. And I would also like to say the Real Housewives of OC has not cast the right wife yet, because what they need is the wife that's going to handle Tamara's ass. She has not met the right woman yet. You cannot pull this bullshit on everyone. There is always that one wife that will light your ass up. And they have not found her yet. Okay? Tamara to me is very trying. She tries on everyone's patience. She never takes accountability for any of her actions. And throughout this whole time, she's trying to pin this whole situation on Shannon. Shannon is just trying to break up our friendship. Shannon was a part of this background check. Shannon was this, and this. Where is your proof? And not only that, what's the common denominator? It's always you. It's always you. And every time you try to throw something onto Shannon, it always boomerangs right back to you. Not only that, at one point, she was showing the text messages about the background check with Ryan and everything. I grabbed some screenshots of those text messages. Shannon says, because this stuff is going to come out and I don't want it potentially assumed that anyone in my family brought it out. Tamara says, I don't know if Ryan went to jail. Blank needs to know what they are dealing with. I asked my friend's husband if they can do a background check. Then she says, Eddie said to send the info in writing to production so that we have a paper trail. Shannon says, apparently blank is suing blank for back child support. Can your friend look up the case? And Tamara says they need to know that Ryan and his ex-partner are dangerous. Then Tamara says blank name of legal papers. Then there's an attachment and she says, here's the full deposition. And Shannon says, I'm sure that blank kids have the last name blank and this is going to come out. Shannon was concerned that someone that she knows in her family or David's family, somebody's family, was possibly getting bamboozled by this alleged bad deal with Ryan that Tamara brought to her. And all she was saying was, I don't want anybody in my family being brought into this, and it's saying that it was us that put this out. It sounds like to me it was Tamara working hard in the background with the help of Eddie. And Tamara's full of shit. She is the common denominator. Speaking of Tamara, this lady posts her reunion outfits on her Instagram. And she says, 14 reunions later and I'm still standing. Hashtag RHOC. When I seen that, I thought to myself, would you sit the hell down then? Bravo, please sit her down. Please put her on the longest pause you can. Okay, never bring her back. Then I thought to myself, ma'am, didn't you just tell us last week that your therapist told you to stay off social media? What did she say? Stay off social media for 3 days? I think you need to clear the damn line. Stay off the social media for a year. You need a year's break and a year's therapy. Impatient. I'm sick of it. Oh my God, what the hell are you doing? You came off as the most miserable, sad, desperate woman this season. I'm so sick of you. I don't know what to do. Oh, and Tamara, throughout this episode, she continued to defame Ryan. And I was saying to myself, didn't you learn anything from the Jim Bellino situation? In all of this, Ryan is suing you. In each episode that comes out, you are giving him more and more fuel. more and more information to take to his attorney to put up against your ass. Would you please shut up? Then when Heather makes the comment when Jen storms out of there, Gone with the Wind fabulously, that Jen's stomach looks amazing. And then Tamara tries to clown her, talking about, oh yeah, that was a great tummy tuck. Okay, we have seen you go under the knife multiple times, 2 or 3 times with them boobs, at least 1 or 2 times with your tummy tuck. We saw that thing you did to your face, the CO2 thing. Granted, after her face swelling and everything went down and she had, some glam shots posted, she looked amazing. So that CO2 thing, I guess it worked. But anyway, you don't have any damn right messing with this woman and talking about her body. Jen didn't love it either, so she went out on social media and she posted herself working out, playing a song, which I can only play so much of it because YouTube doesn't mess around with that. But take a look.
If you're gonna stalk me, enjoy the show! Why you wanna be me so bad?
Okay, it sounds like Jen is sick of Tamara and she is keeping her foot on her neck. And I say, keep doing it. Keep doing it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Then we see Shannon. She meets up with the twins in Paris, Stella and Adeline, and they are so happy to see her. And I am so happy that she's got this time with those girls because listen, Shannon needs love and hugs from the girls. I thought it was absolutely hilarious that her daughter says, listen, I'm legal in Paris. They all order drinks, an espresso martini, an Aperol spritzer, and of course Shannon's vodka soda. I said, look at the Bador ladies having a drink in London. Turns out that they're all single right now and they would like their mom to move on and find the right person for her. They don't want her to be alone. They want her to be happy. And I really want the best for Shannon. And I do hope that she finds someone that is nothing like David or Johnny. Now, Tamara and Heather, they go out to a little caviar lunch with Gina. And, Tamara gonna be Tamara. You know what I mean? She tells Gina that she got a surprise visit. And I thought it was hilarious because Gina said, from who, Vicky? And I thought, Gina, have you seen Vicky? Vicky's not on the trip. She didn't go with you to see Big Ben. Why would you think Vicky just flew into London to see Tamara? She doesn't like Tamara. Anyway, she says, no, it was Jen. And Gina tells her, she says, yes, I know. I saw the text messages. And she tells her, she says, I don't know if I could trust you. She said, if you would do this to Jen, what would you do to me? And she looks at Gina dead in the face and says, well, you're not a con artist. Yes, Tamara, but Ryan, whether he's a con artist or not, it's not your business. This is not your business. You have put your nose into everyone else's business. You need to mind your business. It is free. Anytime that she has any situation going on with any of her supposed friends that she thinks that she can benefit from, she goes digging and searching and looking for information. Earlier in the season, you saw her laughing and throwing digs at Heather about the paparazzi situation. Now she's sitting there and Heather is her biggest supporter. Where the hell did Heather's brain go? What is going on? Heather and Tamara keep trying to take Shannon down, it seems, and it's just not working. No matter what angle you come from, it's not working. You're not winning this. Give up, let go, turn it loose. Put the bone down. I mean, you're doing too damn much. So for Heather and Tamara to then go into this story about Katie's daughter and Emily's children, nothing about this was cute. Nothing about this was good at all. Emily's children are in the 3rd grade. What the entire hell is going on? And Heather is mean. She's mean as hell. You know what I mean? She hasn't always been nice to Emily. She definitely has not always been nice to Shannon, and she's been giving Gina hell all season, and she treats Katie like shit from time to time. So what the hell is this? You're going to throw 3rd graders under the bus. I don't get it. Just earlier in the last episode, you were lounged by the pool with Katie, acting as if y'all were best friends, giving her all this dirt on Ryan and Jen's relationship. Now you're sitting out here throwing this woman and her daughter under the bus. I don't know. It just felt real low. You don't bring up the kids. If somebody would have brought up your children, you would have had a fit. Now, the truth is, I do believe that Emily may have said negative things about Heather, and her kids overheard it. I don't really think that Katie's daughter initiated this conversation about Heather. I have no idea, but I just don't feel that that is what happened. I think that Emily absolutely was saying negative shit about Heather, and her kids overheard. The thing to me is, Emily didn't bring it out. She didn't say anything negative about Katie. She didn't say anything negative about Katie's daughter. She didn't bring up the kids at all. It's Tamara who put this on camera. Yes, Katie and her daughter told her this at the lunch or the play date that they set up for the girls, but it shouldn't have been brought out. It should not have been discussed. Emily said that after all of this, she just decided, her and Shane, that they would not use Katie's daughter as a babysitter anymore, and they were going to move forward. I don't like any of this, and I don't think that Katie should have even brought it up when the girls got together. It was not necessary. She was definitely coming after Heather. Tamara will jump from this person to that person to this person to their children, they mamas, they daddies. She will jump from person to person in a way of deflecting from her own accountability. It's pathetic, it's desperate, it's stupid. And Heather being upset about it. Oh my God. Girl, who gives a shit? Heather, get over it. A third grader said you were mean. Move on from this bullshit. At some point, Tamara calls Katie very calculating. I don't know a more calculating housewife. You know, Lisa Rinna is gone, but you're right there. You are right on the Lisa Rinna threshold. By the way, the noise you hear in the background is my neighbor mowing their lawn. While Gina, Heather, and Tamara are out having their fancy caviar lunch, Shannon is out with her girls. They're having a fancy lunch. Katie, Jen, and Emily are out at a pub. Now that's where I would feel more comfortable. That is exactly my place, okay? Right here where they've got bar food, fish and chips, you know, and an espresso martini. You know what I mean? A slow gin fizz. We need to bring those back, okay? I realize that people don't order those anymore, but I'm going to start. I don't know when I'm going to start, but I'm going to start. I'm just saying. Anyway, they were having a good old time. Jen goes ahead and tells them about Tamara running this background check on Ryan, and Emily says she's not surprised. If Tamara doesn't respect you or your boundaries, she is absolutely going to do that. And she says it's clear that Tamara has zero respect for Jen or Ryan. And you know what? No one has respect for Tamara, but I have not seen any of the other housewives run a full-fledged background check on her and Eddie. And you know, I'm thinking that for next season, they should bring back Lizzie, Gretchen, and Vicky. And everybody run a background check on Tamara and Eddie's ass. This should definitely be the take down Tamara season next season if they don't get rid of her. I'm sick of it. So the ladies get all dressed up and they go out for a really nice dinner. And at first I thought, oh, this is great. They're all wearing black. They all look beautiful. Then Emily shows up wearing a bright blue dress and talking about not being able to poop. And I said, you know what? Come the hell on with this. Emily, why do you always bring up the most inappropriate things? Like, we know that Shannon is having problems with her bowel movements because she's telling everyone, you're telling everyone, we're at dinner. Okay, can we have one dinner where we don't talk about big balls, penises, vaginas, and poop? Can we please just put those rules up? Anyway, they have this etiquette lady show up to teach them how to use the right forks and spoons and how to hold the knives and everything. And I agree. It's too many damn rules. I think that I do well at the dinner table. I don't bring up any of them things. I hold my damn forks and spoons, you know, the way I feel comfortable doing it. And I put my napkin in my lap. You know, I mind my business at dinner. I use my inside voice. I don't want to go through all these rules. It's too much. You know what? And where am I going with my normal boring ass? Where am I going where I have to use proper etiquette for meals? Let me tell you something. You know, Prince Charles is not inviting me over. I'm not going to do it. Okay? I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Whatever I'm doing is better than what these damn housewives is doing. I'm sick of it. Anyway, the etiquette lesson did show me a couple of things. Am I going to do it? No, I have dinners out with my girlfriends and my family. We don't need to hold our knife and fork so, properly. Just use it where it works and keep your food in your mouth. That's all. They're my only rules. Anyway.
When I asked
You're
you a
lying,
question,
and
you're a liar and you're a drunk.
Oh my
You
God.
don't remember anything you say.
Tacky.
I would like it if you would stop with the alcohol thing.
Okay.
It's her journey, it's her choice, and it's her preference, and I don't like it.
You need to stop.
Why are you believing her?
You know what? Because in the time that I've known her, she has shown me more of a friendship than you have. I want to be left alone. I want you to leave Ryan alone. I want you to stay. Yeah, you do. I think anybody at this table.
I had a conversation.
Tamara, have
with
you
Shan.
said anything about
I also
Ryan
had
this
a
year?
conversation
Have you talked about
Emily.
him being a bookie? Have you talked about a Ponzi scheme? Have you better shut your mouth?
Oh, okay. Why? Is he gonna put a hit on me?
Oh my God. Why would you say that?
Oh, gang up on me. Go ahead.
Then leave. You ask everybody else to leave once you hit the road.
You're not doing yourself any favors by talking like that.
I apologized to Jen earlier. I am sorry that I have a conversation with my best friend back then. I'm not going to have her go and try to turn everybody against me.
She's not doing that. Am I against you? Is she against you? No, we're trying to get you to take responsibility for your side of things. That's all.
What would you like me to take responsibility for?
I'm good.
So we're good.
Oh no, we're not good. I'm saying shut your mouth.
Okay.
Camera makes you want to just walk up on her and shake the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Just shake the shit out of her. You know what I mean? I am the type. Knowing how these trips go, knowing how this trip is going, you're right there in London. You're right there around all those cathedrals. I would have waited for the girls to be doing something. Okay, they could have been sleeping. I would have got up early. Okay, found some Catholic church that was having an early mass or something. I would have gone in there with a flask and filled it up with holy water. By the time we got to dinner and she was acting like this, I would have shook the shit out of her and doused her with holy water. Okay, I rebuke you, Satan, in the mighty name of Jesus. Come up out of this bitch, because I have had it. Now, you know I've had it when I've called you a bitch. Okay, I've had it. How dare you scream across that restaurant like that? You know that you just had this etiquette coach. Those people at the restaurant is shocked. They don't know what the hell is going on. Should I get the manager? I don't know.
Get Larry the heavyset guard. Get Larry the heavyset guard.
Remember that from the movie Jumpin' Jack Flash. Anyway, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of her. How dare you? And, Gina is my girl, okay? I never thought I would ever say that. Gina is my girl. I am riding for Gina 100%. She told Tamara like it is. She said, stop it. I want you to stop bringing up her accident. I want you to stop bringing up the alcohol. It's not okay. This is how she chooses to handle it. You don't need to bring it up. I mean, seriously, lady, go on with that. Jen saying to Tamara, why don't you hit the fucking road? Here for it. Because Tamara is, just like Jen said, always telling somebody else that they need to go. They should leave. No, you shut up and you get the hell up out of here. I don't know why Jen, Shannon, and Gina and Emily didn't just stand firm together and tell production, we want you to send Tamara's ass home. She doesn't have to, leave the country, but she needs to get the hell up out of this hotel and out of our dinners and everything else. We are sick of it. If you just want to film with her and Heather, do that. But she shouldn't be with us. I'm sick of this. And I'm with Jen when she says, Tamara, you as a friend, you have a sickness and you need help. Listen, she's right. She's right. And then talking that Shannon has turned Gina and Jen against her. No, ma'am. Jen was done with you a while back. This has absolutely nothing to do with Shannon. You showed your true colors to Jen last season, and then you did it again at the dinner at Katie's house. You and her were not friends. You didn't make up. She was sick of you before. It just keeps getting worse and worse. This has nothing to do with Shannon. Your friendship was screwed earlier because of your own actions. And Gina telling her, listen, I just want you to be accountable for your part. You won't take accountability for your part. Talking about, I won't allow you to have everybody gang up on me or switch up on me. Nobody is doing that. You are causing that to happen. You are. Jen told her, you better shut your mouth. You are about to get yourself into even more trouble. You are writing checks your ass can't cash. Now, I said that. Women are ganging up on her. Nobody's ganging up on you. They're just calling you out the way you like to call everybody else out. And the whole, I'm good. So we're good? Oh no, we're not good. I'm saying shut your fucking mouth. I was here for it. Okay, I don't know what has gotten into Jen, but I am here for it and I understand it. Last season, Jen got walked on. I do mean walked on by Tamra, and she's not doing it this season. She absolutely is not. I am here for that. Do you guys think that Tamra is trying to instigate one of the women to be violent with her so that she can then be the victim? Because all the times that she's always saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then she's like, are you going to hit me? What is he going to do? Put a hit out on me? Is he going to call the FBI on me? You know, is she trying to get somebody to be violent with her? Oh, if Gina wanted to join Ryan's lawsuit, she could, because now she's out here spreading rumors that you were domestically violent with Travis. Later, Gina, Emily, and Shannon talking. Somehow the conversation goes on about Travis's balls again, which I'm so sick of. Anyway, Shannon was able to thank Gina for standing up for her, but she told Gina, you know, be careful because next thing you know, Tamra is going to come after you for trying to be there for me. And I said, damn, that's a shame. You know what I mean? At everybody's big age, you have to be nervous that somebody else is going to come for you. And I just wouldn't. I would always be ready, you know, for Tamra. Always. Heather sits down with Tamra and she tells Tamra, you need to have a conversation with Jen privately. You need to accept responsibility for your part. And she says, well, I haven't had the time. I don't have time. And Heather pretty much tells her, well, you need to make time tomorrow to sit down with her and have some accountability. She's also still mad at Katie. She wants to confront Katie. How dare Katie and her daughter and Emily's kids say anything bad about her? Let it go, Heather. Go to hell on. This is Shannon's trip, and you guys have screwed it up every single day. And this is her birthday trip. So I hope that she actually celebrated her birthday back home with some real friends, because this group is not it. So then we see Tamra doing exactly what Shannon said she would do. She brings up to Heather that Shannon reached out to Taylor's husband, the attorney, John, to try to get information and legal documents on Gina and Travis, saying that Gina pushed Travis down the steps. Now, later in the episode, she says to Emily, while wearing the $595 scarf that Shannon gifted her, that Shannon was trying to get information on Gina, Travis's wife, and their divorce. I said, well, how the hell did it go from just trying to find out about the pushing down the steps to all of this? Then later in the episode, it goes back to just the pushing down the steps. I said, Tamra, what the hell is going on? This lie just keeps on switching up. Tamra and Emily and Heather are out enjoying London. They're taking some good pictures. They're getting some good donuts. They're having a good time. Not the other girls, because they have to run off to buy enema so that Shannon can use the bathroom. This is not a group function. No, ma'am. Let's get you an enema. Here you go. And the rest of us will go do something. I'm not sitting around waiting for you to poop. I'm not doing it. This is my vacation and this is gross. You know, no, ma'am. Anyway, she finally goes to the bathroom. The ladies all get together for dinner at this place. They're having a Sunday roast. It's a nice little, restaurant. Gina comes in, sets off the fire alarm. I can't blame her. First job I ever had was at the Dairy Queen. My very first day there, I pushed the silent alarm button. It's something about me and buttons. When I see them, I just push them. I didn't ask any questions. Next thing you know, the whole place is surrounded by SWAT. First day there, they got charged $50 false alarm fee. And, it was interesting. Anyway, I don't blame you, Gina. So, Shannon shows up. She lets everyone know that she's had a bowel movement. Heather and Shannon go out to have a private conversation. Heather got caught in a lie. I appreciate production and the flashbacks. Shannon did tell you very clearly that she wanted to keep this between the two of you. And just because Tamra knew a little bit of the situation did not mean that you had the right to go back and have a full-fledged roundtable with all the rest of the girls in the group. She said it was between the two of you. And that little apology, I'm sorry, I don't remember saying that. I don't remember you saying that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that it was just between the two of us. No, you knew it. And bringing up David, that relationship, the situation with her and David and Shannon, that happened 10 years ago. And you are bringing that shit up now? You are deflecting terribly, Heather. And then for her to make that comment that Shannon likes to control the narrative, there is no one in Bravo history that likes to control the narrative better or more than Heather Dubrow. Nobody. There's no way that you can put this on Shannon. You repeated a private conversation to the entire group, and she was clear when she told you it was just between the two of you. So get the hell out of here with that, Heather. All right, now on to the Gina, Tamra, and Shannon situation.
Shannon tried to come in between me and Jen because she knew we were in a good spot.
It's kind of like your collateral damage in their situation here.
Well, so are you now.
And so am I now. These are all conversations that are happening between you and Shannon. But I'm pissed at you for not telling me.
I told you she blamed me.
And now we have a problem, Shannon.
What?
She told me that you were trying to dig up information prior to the reunion about Travis.
About Travis?
But yes,
She doesn't know what
before
you're
the
talking
reunion.
about.
Taylor's
I'm
husband.
not shocked because
Taylor's husband?
Yes.
There was a text message this long about it.
Oh my God, Tamra, you were so involved in that. Told me the
I
story.
involved in it?
I don't deserve this. Jen doesn't deserve this. Travis doesn't deserve
And
this.
Ryan
Ryan
doesn't
doesn't deserve
deserve
this.
it.
This has to stop here.
You're the one that investigates everybody. Get your face the away from me.
What are you gonna do, hit me?
No.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Bullshit. You did that to interrupt our friendship. You knew exactly what you were doing.
What did you do at Katie's party?
You said ask Jen and Ryan about the FBI.
I apologize. What are
That's what you do, Tamra. You get super drunk, you say a bunch of stuff, and then you go, I'm sorry. You're
I
battered.
apologize. Okay, at least I don't run my
Into a house. You hurt people when you do that.
Well, he hurt me. Birthday to me. Oh, man.
Gina absolutely knows and should know that Tamra is just doing this to get you guys to forget about her bullshit and put the focus on Shannon. Tamra is the common denominator here. Gina says that she was upset with Tamra because Tamra didn't bring it to her. Also, at the same time, you've seen in the previews for next week that Shannon apologizes to her, explains the situation. Her and Shannon make up. She says you can tell that Shannon is changing. Shannon is a different person. Tamra is the one who brought this information to Shannon and got this situation going. Everyone should be looking at Tamra thinking, you even said it on this episode that Shannon was your best friend. You are extremely low and you don't know what a friend is. You called her a drunk over and over again. Then you screamed that at least you didn't get drunk and drive into somebody's house. Who does that? You are just simply trash, in my opinion. You don't call someone your sister, your best friend, your tres amiga, and then you go around and dog the shit out of them constantly, not only in their face, but behind their back. You have never known what friendship is, and you never will. Not only that, Gina says she's not really upset with Shannon too because Shannon didn't bring it on the show. It was Tamra who brought it on the show. It's always Tamra. She is the root of every issue in the group. As much as Tamra could not stand Alexis, aka Jesus Jugs, she is riding hard for Alexis just because Alexis doesn't like Shannon. Then she starts screaming about Ryan. Ryan hurt her. How did Ryan hurt you? Did he hurt you because he didn't sleep with you? Because remember, you were so upset that he wanted to sleep with you when he first met you. Are you angry that he chose Jen over you? Is that the case? Is that what's so wrong? You cannot keep blaming Shannon for your hatred of Ryan, your behavior and treatment of Jen. Tamra, in my opinion, is just trying to change the narrative. She wants the narrative to be that it's Shannon. It's Shannon that's going behind people, running background checks, investigating, wanting to know about everything. It's Shannon. It's Shannon. It's you. You are instigating. You are starting these things. Shannon has fault in this too because she's playing along with it when she should have told Tamra every time Tamra brought her new gossip stories, new blog stories, any kind of information. She should have told Tamra right then. I don't want to be a part of any of this. Keep this to yourself. No matter if there was never a Shannon, I believe that Tamra would still attack Jen and Gina without talking to Shannon at all. And then the whole singing and taking and claiming the cake, happy birthday to me, while Shannon has ran out of the restaurant devastated and upset. That was disgusting. Tamra, you're a sociopath. I'm so sick of your ass. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.